Hello, Bubblegummies. Can you guys hear me? If you can, please just say yes in the comments and we'll get started as soon as I know everything is working fine. Hey, Bubblegummies! Happy New Year! Well, almost, or maybe, depending on where you are in the world. I don't know. Everyone's sort of all over the place. So we've got people from the UK, which is where I'm from. And we've got people from the US and some people from Australia and Hong Kong. I don't know. Everyone's everywhere. So if you've had your New Year already, Happy New Year. If not, then I hope you're looking forward to it. What are you guys up to? So I wanted to do something for Christmas. I don't know if you guys saw my little mini story that I did through my phone, but I've actually been ill for these last 7 days. And I thought it was a cold, but it wasn't. It was worse. It was like proper flu. I was in bed for Christmas Day. I literally have not been able to do anything for the last 7 days. So it's been really probably the worst Christmas I've ever had. Still got the cough. Brilliant. So I wanted to do something before the New Year's, before the new year started, and so I just wanted to chat with you guys. Oh, Blackhood, thank you. Blackhood donates all the time. I'm so thankful for having people like Blackhood, my super subscribers. And that was one of the things I wanted to do with this video, was because it's just like you guys have kept me going through all of the year, all the tough times, and especially at the moment we've got this whole thing with I don't know if you guys know, but there's a thing called the FTC with copper and new child laws and things like that. So it's one of those things where just the whole year has been kind of like a roller coaster. Um, but yeah, I wanted to, before the end of the year, chat to you guys. So I know there's a lot of new people, and I know we've got a lot of the old well, I say old guys. They're not old, but they've been with Bubblegum Monsters for quite a long time, so they're kind of like what would you, veterans. And so what we do usually, how's Blackguard? That's really cool. I forgot about the cool sunglass one. I forgot I did that. I was like, wow, that's really cool. Thank you, Blackguard. So what we usually do over Christmas is we play just silly games. So this is going to be one of those ones. I'm going to keep it quite short because one, it's New Year's Eve, so I am planning to go out, and two, I've got this bit of a cough still, so I don't like to talk too much because it ends up making my throat really sore. But what we'll be doing is we'll be doing a game which is called Family Feuds in the US and Family Fortunes in the UK. And basically, you read out a question, and whoever gets the top answer then gets a prize, which will be a signed copy of this thing. Well, actually, it is the actual. There you go. It's going to be that. It's going to be the thumbnail that I use, but I'm going to sign it. And I think someone else just donated. Thank you so much. I think it was Scrooty. Scrooty. Alternatively, who's another super member who I again really do appreciate their donations. I really need to do more for the super members. It just I need to find a good balanced way of giving people behind the scenes stuff and also doing the videos. So I do apologise for that, but I really do appreciate everyone's support who are super members. Okay, so what's everyone been up to? Anything good? What's been going on with the whole New Year's thing? Is everyone planning on going out? They're staying in? Are they ill? Is anyone else ill, or is it just me that's ill? Where are the kids? Says Ingrid. So that's another thing. So the kids were round for Christmas, but I was really ill. so we couldn't do anything. Christmas was a complete disaster. So I did want them here, but so Toby, as a lot of people probably don't know this, but Toby, my son, lives with his mum in a place called Gloucestershire, which is actually about 150 miles away from here. So, so it's as far away as possible. And so I actually don't see Toby every day. I see Toby every other weekend. And then Edie and Billy are my sisters too. So I see them actually more regularly than I see Toby. But they're my sister's children. So for them all to be together is actually quite rare. It's actually not that often. So when we do the films, it's usually a manic rush to try and get the films done in a certain amount of time. And so yeah, they're not always here. So I would have loved to have. We had them here last year over Christmas, as we did this year. But like I say, I was ill, and so it was one of those things I just couldn't get enough energy to do the live stream, which is why I'm doing it now. So unfortunately, I know it's not quite the same as having the kids here. You've just got me, unfortunately. Cody Duggar, I love your channel. I'm speechless because of all of your channel's good work. I just love it. Oh, thank you very much, Cody. I've actually, just for today, I've collected a little sort of montage of this last year, which I will play at the end when I sign off. I'll play it. It's only a 2-minute long thing, but it was just a little sort of thank you for you guys for all of your support. I can't believe Jovan 2020. Wow, year new happy. Year new happy. I've never heard that before. Been put in that order. Can Bonnie come? I don't speak a lot of Portuguese. I guess that's meant to be. Mangle should come. Yeah, maybe they should all go out. Maybe just take them all out to celebrate New Year's. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Every animatronic. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with, let's do one of these little games now so you guys can get an idea of how it all works. And again, if you just joined us, you are going to be competing, I guess, for this poster, which will be signed by me. It's not signed on this at the moment, but that will be signed by me, and I will then need you to give me an email address so I can then send it off to you. Blackhood's just too kind with his donations. Like I say, I can't say how much I do appreciate all those donations. I really do. Thank you very much. And he says, tell everyone we need more members. The more the better. That is very true. So to become a super member, there's a join button underneath the videos. If you join that, ever so often, I'd like to say I do it regularly, but I don't do it regularly enough. But I do behind the scenes stuff of how I make some of the animatronics, or how I animate, and sometimes like the last one I did was the sound effects and things like that. But I'm gonna start doing things where I will do like vlogs as well, and just everyday things as well. Because the thing is, I don't want to bore people with just, oh, this is what I'm doing sitting on the computer. I think people seem to have this perception of YouTube as having this sort of like sort of exotic lifestyle of like jet setting, and I guess some YouTubers do, but I definitely don't. I sit there and as an animator, I pretty much spend my day and night in front of the computer, which is fun, but it's not so fun to watch. I wouldn't have thought so. So that's where I just think it's not so interesting to show everyone all the time. But that's where I think I can do the vlogs. And like I say, Toby lives with his mum, and so I'll have to do a journey, and that's quite interesting, picking him up and things like that. So maybe I'll do more of that sort of stuff behind the scenes. Yes, we need more members, says Sophie. The more members we've got, in fact, that's actually a very important thing. Is at the moment with this whole YouTube thing, the money that comes into the channel is pretty much all through advertising. So every time you watch a video, there's an advert at the beginning. That is probably going to change quite massively in about 6 hours. Literally, the 1st of January, it's changing so that kids' channels will not get personalised adverts, and personalised adverts are what pay the most money. You'll still get adverts, but they pay very little, like literally about 90% less than a personalised ad, which means there won't be that much money, which probably mean I'll be having to do other jobs other than just YouTube. At the moment, I'm just doing YouTube because I have enough money to come in to just do this. But with that new law, I won't be able to do this full time. So, but with your help, if we do get super members who make a small donation, I think it's $5 every month, the more donations I can have, the less work I'd have to do elsewhere, and I can concentrate on just making the videos, and that, you know, that would be awesome. But I'm one of those people, I don't like, I always feel like it's begging. I don't like begging. I don't like the whole kind of like, oh please give me money kind of thing. But obviously it is a massive help. So yeah, if you can join up, please do. I totally understand that most people won't be able to, but if you can, you will be doing me a massive favour in allowing me to carry on creating the videos. And actually, someone has just signed up, new member. It says unknown. I don't know if that's actually their name but thank you so much. That's awesome. That's what we need. We need more members. Thank you to Black Hood and Alternative Shruti for their support as well. We, the audience, will sadly also lose a lot of metric time of interactivity. Yes, that's the other thing. Actually, it's worth pointing out. With this new law, if all my videos are deemed to be just kid friendly, we will lose all of the comments. I won't be able to do these live streams. These live streams will be dead. And community tab, no community tab. It just completely, any kid channel that is just directed at kids will get killed. I just don't know how you'd survive if you're a kids channel. You just can't survive it. So this is where I have got certain videos that I deem as for adults, for everyone, not just kids. So I've marked a lot of mine as for both. At the moment, they're letting people control that as well. So hopefully I'll still have the community tab and things like that. But it could end up that YouTube just has a bot thing that comes through and blankets everything as kids. And then, yeah, literally the channel gets switched off in terms of community with the comments and things like that. Springtrap, if you haven't subscribed to Bubblegummonsters, do it, because it will help the channel grow and because he's a good YouTuber. Love your videos. Thank you, Springtrap66. That's very much appreciated. Vlogs, I'm excited for that, says Cody. Okay, cool. So yeah, I will only do the vlogs for the super members. I'll just use my phone, and we'll just have little adventures and go off and do little things. Hey Peter, you need a Patreon. Yeah, that's another thing. It's just another one to juggle. If you got, the thing I liked about the YouTube thing is that everything was contained within YouTube. But as soon as you start doing lots of other stuff, it's almost like you need a team of people to do it all. Your videos are so great. I wish I could donate like £10,000. You're great. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Sophie. But you guys knowing you guys are there is a great support in itself. I'm going to take my horse to the Old Town Road. I don't know where that's come from. Okay, so let's do this first one, okay? So, family fortunes. So, again, I'll give you an example. This isn't what's going to be on this card, but an example is, I don't know, something... A question could be like something that you wear on your head, okay? And say the top answer is hat. If you say hat, and you type it first, and it comes up on my chat thing first, then you will win a signed copy of this. Okay, so let's start by doing one. So there's a few of you guys who know how this works, so you'll probably be faster on the buzzer. But anyway. Okay, we'll try this one. It's a bit of an unusual one. Right. We still need to get to 1 million subs, PC. Yes, we do. We're at nearly 800,000 now. And also, yes, so we're playing it. Well, I'll do this first, but we're going to do what we're doing about the 1 million subscribers as well in a second. Okay, so you ready, guys? You've got to be fast. If you're on your mobile, you've got to be fast with your typing and your texting. If you're on a computer, you can use your keyboard. You've probably got a little bit of an advantage there, to be honest. But anyway. Here we go. So, the question is, name something gorillas do all day. Name something gorillas do all day. To be honest, I don't know really what gorillas do all day because I don't have any in the back garden to watch. Maybe you have some. I don't know. But what do they do all day? does anyone really know? I mean, even these people that go on sort of like nature programs, I only watch them a little bit. The gorillas probably know they're being watched and just make out they do just boring things, and then when they're not around, they probably start dancing and stuff. Anyway, oh, here we go. I've got some coming through. Sit, scream, eat termites, fart and throw poop. Okay, we've got the right answer. Now, there was actually one that was a very similar answer, but the actual one on the card I'm going to show here. Okay, so this is the correct answer. The top answer for Name Something Gorillas Deal Day is, there you go, eat. And so we did actually have eat termites, but then Sophie actually said eat, because underneath eat was eat bananas as well, so I'm going to have to give it to eat. Although if we never got that, I think I would have given it to eat termites. But yeah, so Sophie Manning is a winner. Way! Well done, Sophie. So what we need you to do, Sophie, is if you can, I need to put this in here, if you can send to gallery at Bubblegummonsters, if you can send to us, it's .com, your email, I mean, you can just say hi and it will have your email. So make sure if you're under the age of 18, you have your parents' permission. And so then we can send you a signed copy of the, it's actually Hoot and Shaun celebrating New Year's 2020. Okay, what have we got here? In fact, have we got Black Hood or Alternative Shruti? Have I given you guys any kind of access to being a mod? I'm going to add you as a moderator. Hang on a sec. And then you guys, when we're doing these competitions just now, actually Black Hood is already a moderator. Yeah, if you can just put gallery at bubblegummonsters.com for people so that they know where to send in their details. But yeah, well done. I love all your videos, says Mr. Pugsley. Thank you, Mr. Pugsley. That's very much appreciated. I am not allowed, says Sophie Manning. I am 10. Okay, so you don't actually have to send... If you can get your parents to just email that email address, then that should be fine. Just say to them, Mum, Dad, can you send an email to this, which is the gallery at bubblegummonsters.com, so I can receive a poster. And then that should... I should assume that should be fine with your parents, but if not, then I guess... just trying to think how we can do it. There must be a way of doing something for you. But anyway, we'll sort something out then. Okay. I love you, says Sophie. Oh, well, thank you very much. Keep up the good work, says Springtrap66. Wish to. Okay, so what the plan is with the million subscribers thing is, I don't know if you've seen the last challenge video, but we're going to be doing a lot more challenge videos, because the idea is that for each challenge we do, at the end we get a score, and that score will reveal part of an animatronic that Springtrap is working on. Now, Springtrap is working on a super animatronic that is going to be bigger and more powerful than any of the other animatronics, and we need to know what it is. And the only way we can get to find out what it is by piecing all the pieces together. And at the moment we've got one piece. I wanted to put this on a community tab so that people could actually make their own animatronic from the pieces, but knowing that most people use mobile phones makes it really difficult, because I don't think on a mobile, on the community tab, you can grab the particular image, which is really annoying. Mr. Pugsley, never stop making videos. I think it's just in my blood, to be honest, Mr. Pugsley. I've been making videos since I was like 7 years old, when my parents got this big old video camera. It was such an old-fashioned video camera. You had to plug it in directly into the VCR. You couldn't. It's not like, well, especially not nowadays, but even when they were portable, it wasn't like them. It was like you had to have a big VHS tape in it, and you had to plug it in to the main VCR. And from that, it was just this idea that you could suddenly make your own movies. It was just really hooked me in, and so yeah, since then I've always made films. You can screenshot, says Alternative Shruti. Yeah, that's true. So I'll put the animatronic pieces up on the community tab anyway. So that's the idea. We're going to be doing a lot more community tab stuff, and challenges. But I think if we can get to 1 million subscribers as well, so spreading the word as well would be awesome, because the more people that we get on board will mean, again, we can keep going with these videos. Hope you're gonna have a good 2020. It says, is that it's Brianna? I hope so too, and I hope you do as well. Who knows? It's always a bit weird. I'm feeling a bit spaced out as well, by the way, at the moment. I don't know what it is. I think it's this getting over this flu. But yeah, it's just everything at the moment. It just feels really weird. Your videos are great and beautiful. Oh, thank you, Ziana. Is it Ziana? Oh, Black Hood. Your donations. I mean, I obviously really do appreciate all of the donations you do, but you don't have to keep donating. Greg Horse. He says you need to do more collabs, Peter. Says Black Hood. Yes, we need to do more collabs as well. We have actually been speaking to a few people to see. It's actually really difficult to do collabs because getting hold of people is surprisingly hard via YouTube. So that is one of the biggest sort of challenges, is just trying to actually even talk to the people. Although I have got I've got a kind of agent who knows other YouTubers, so that's how I'm sort of talking to them at the moment. Mr. Flocks, how old are you? I am. I don't even. Do you know what? I've actually forgotten how old I am. That's how old I am. Really old. I'm 44 now, I think. 75 I was born, so yeah, 44. 45 next year. Wow, really getting old. I've been subbed for 1 or 2 years. Says the Wubbox Gamer. I like that name, Wubbox Gamer. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're still enjoying the videos. Who is better in your opinion, Springtrap or Mangle? That's a good question, Spring Bunny. I like Springtrap just because he's so evil and has that kind of rotten look to him. He's not all clean and nice. And Mangle, I suppose, obviously in the mangled form. But yeah, no, I still prefer Springtrap. Hey, Fezbear Cinemas here. Hey, Holly, how you doing? What we got? Zombie Hunter 2. Hey, mate, I subscribe to your channel, and can I have a shout out from Freddy and Foxy? Well, they're not here, so you can't do that. But what I might be doing as well, actually, is bringing back the interviews that we were doing, because they were good fun, but they took a long time to do. But I might be bringing them back, and that's where you can get shout-outs from the actual characters. In fact, we might be doing something whereby we've got a new shop. In fact, while talking about shops, let me show you the shop. There's a new... I've got a new few T-shirts here. So we've got a sticker, 2020 sticker. But we've also got a couple of different new T-shirts. We've got Sean the Shark with Keep Smiling. These come in lots of different colours. These are just the main display ones, but there are lots of different colours. We've also got a new Hoot with IC. See if I can click on these. They should work, I think. If I click on that, will it work? It's just been a bit slow. So yeah, we've got hoodies as well. And you can change the colours, so you can have green, blue. So there's lots of different selections there that you can have. Let's go back. But there's also there's FNAF versus Kids now as well, which I quite like. I designed these ones. I thought quite like the design of this. Is a phone case here. So you've obviously got the silhouetted characters, which I thought was quite cool. But again, you can have them as hoodies as well. And I kept the colours quite simple. I didn't want to go too mad with lots of different colours. But you can have, yeah, if you're into your pinks or into your blues, you've got a dark grey or a white. So yeah, there's lots there. So you can check out the shop by clicking on the link below the videos, any video. So that's worth mentioning, the shop there. But what was I gonna? There's something else I was gonna mention. Someone, Blackhood, you need to bring more franchise in, Peter. Yes, well we are. That was actually what I was gonna say as well. We are working on an actual proper shop. When I say proper shop, I don't mean a building, like, but what this one's kind of limited. So we've got one where we're going to be selling the toys as well. Lots of Five Nights at Freddy's toys, other franchises as well, like Minecraft. So you can actually go to the shop and choose lots of different things, not just T-shirts and phones. That that should be around in the next, I guess, month or so. Just say I like Florax. Hey, so what have we? Oh yeah, it was about the more franchising. Yeah, okay. What is your favourite game? Says Springtrap66. What's Happy New Year to you? My favourite game, I think at the moment I'm going through Mario again, because we've got a Nintendo Switch and Toby's really into Mario, so we've been playing all the different Mario games. We've got Luigi's Mansion 3 we completed. That was pretty cool. And we've been playing Mario Maker 2. So I usually end up playing the games that Toby plays. Start a poll on what franchise to bring in, Peter. Yes, okay, that's a good idea. Put a poll up. So yeah, so Black Hood is talking about. Sorry, Black Hood, I've realised you're not talking about the shop. Are you talking about franchises in terms of things like, do people want to see more Minecraft? Do people want to see more Bendy? Do they want to see Fortnite? Do they want to see Tattletale? Do they want to see Undertale? Those sort of things. So I will put up on the community tab probably tomorrow. I'll put up one on the different franchises. FNAF and Mario. For me, actually Mario. I actually prefer Mario to FNAF. But I think most people that watch this channel like FNAF more than Mario, because I did a Mario video and it just didn't do very well. I like the thumbnail on the live video. It looks really cool. Thanks, Fazbear Cinema, and you're in luck, because if you do like it and you want to play another Family Fortunes game, then we're doing that as a signed digital copy. So here's your chance to win that as a poster. Okay, I'm going to read a couple more comments. We'll do another little. Because we're coming up to 7 o'clock, so we're halfway through the live stream. So let's do another game. How strong is Springtrap? Well, we don't know yet. You see, he's pretty strong, and he's survived so far. All of the things that have been thrown at him, but he won't be as strong as the super animatronic. Is it cheeky to ask to trade Switch friend codes? I don't know it. I don't know it. You can ask me that again actually later on, but yeah, I need to. I haven't actually played it online. Haven't played it online at all. But yeah, give me a shout over Discord or something like that. Alternative Shruti. Mario holds a special place in my heart. I know. Well, that's the thing with Mario, isn't he? He's like classic. Spring Bunny, you should have your own bubblegum monster. Youve. Is that their name? Youves. That's an interesting name. Yeah, so this coming year, there's going to be a definite influx of new characters from both the FNAF world and the Bubblegum Monster world. You're going to start seeing a lot more going on with that within the films. So we shall see. Not necessarily, I love Mario more than FNAF. Will you be doing FNAF versus kids? Yes, Toy JD. They will still be going. Like I say, this is where there'll be a lot more going on with the characters. The email just did not work, says Sophie. Okay, Sophie, try this again. I'll just send you another one. So, gallery at bubblegummonsters.com. That is what it should be. I'm just double checking that. Pretty sure that's what it is. But I'll tell you, keep trying with that one, and I'll tell you as soon as I see an email come through. The email just found. Okay, but that definitely should work. Maybe you missed out an M. There's 2 M's in Bubblegum Monsters. Could be that. You have to make sure you copy it exactly. Yeah, we need more members, says Blackhood, so remember to join if you can. I got your email. I got you, Peter, with the email. Okay, cool. Yeah, right, let's get on with this next question, because I know Fazbear Cinema wants to win herself a poster of the characters. Right, next question. So remember, get you ready with your keyboard or your phone. No, that's a bit too... I like the more obscure ones, these. Okay, this one's good. Okay, you guys ready? Right. 1 million members we do. We need 1 million. 1 million members. Well, if I had 1 million members, that would be amazing. What is your favourite channel? Says Great Course. What is your favourite channel? I don't really have a favourite channel. I watch... Depends what mood I'm in. Are you saying on YouTube channels? My favourite YouTube channel... it's more tech stuff, like Linus Techs. Things like that, because I'm always into computer. So, or Joe Rogan podcast. So not really into that many channels. I just sort of skip around watching different things. Okay, well, let's do this. Right, ready? Is everyone ready on their mobile phone or on their keyboard? Here we go. Name someone who wears a costume. Okay, name someone who wears a costume. I think this one's quite tricky. I think it's quite a tricky one. Okay. Oh, Scottish Geek's here. Yay! Hey, Derek, how you doing? Good old Linus. Yeah, yeah. I like the Linus stuff. Right, everyone's ready. Okay. Cosplayer. Yep, that's not actually on there, but that's a good answer. Actor. Okay, actor, performer, trick or treater. I will say actor is on there, but it's not the first. Oh, we have the right answer. We have the right answer already. It's probably because I've probably done this before from years ago and they've remembered it. But the right answer is... Oh, here you go, I'll show you. It's all blurred. Come on, focus. It's not working. Is that going to focus? There. Clown. Actor, Santa Claus, dancer, Batman. So the right answer is clown. Someone else actually said clown as well. But the first person to say clown, just double checking, I'm pretty sure it is. The first person that said clown was Scottish Geeks Plays. Well done, Derek. Well done. You've won yourself. What have you won yourself going? Oh, yeah, here it is. You've won yourself a Happy New Year 2020, signed by me. Well done, Derek. Clown. There are a few people saying clowns now. Gotta be quick though. Gotta be quick. Okay. So, who's seen the new Star Wars film? And what did you think of it? First, say clown. It's probably because the thing is, Derek's been looking at me and he's just thinking, what a clown, and that was what popped into his head. Yeah, what do people think of the Star Wars? So I watched the Star Wars on the second day. I think it came on the 20th or something like that, and I thought it was all right. I'm not a big fan of the new ones. I think it's a real shame. Yeah, well done, Derek. I think it's a real shame that they kind of never got the whole group, the old gang, back together in the films. It was always just felt like they were trying to get rid of them. What franchise have you thought of bringing back to life, Peter? Well, I think we discussed Undertale, didn't we? Because a lot of people seem to like Undertale, so maybe Undertale. Fazbear Cinema, you've still got the free posters. You've got a lot of the posters. You could actually probably frame them all and start having like a whole wall full of them. Happy New Year, guys, says Springtrap 66. Happy New Year. I didn't get to watch it, says Unknown. Well, it's still out. You've still got time. Still in the cinema. Industrial Angels here. We've got all the old school. Honestly, the story was all over the place. It was good, but not quite what... Yeah, exactly. You hit the nail on the head there, Sruti. It was just really... I think they were struggling to try and stitch everything what The Last Jedi had left back together, and it was just too much of a mess. I guess there was a bits I enjoyed in it, but I just... And also the whole thing... I don't want to give away too much spoilers, but all the new stuff for all the Jedis, they suddenly had all these new powers, and it was just a bit like, hang on a sec, what? Rick and Morty, that's an interesting one, because Greg says Rick and Morty. I've only just started to watch Rick and Morty. I started to watch it on Netflix a few weeks ago, and Is it like based on Back to the Future in terms of like it's definitely like Morty? Is he not meant to be Marty from? Because it is like the mad scientist and the kid. It's like basically the same thing, isn't it? But yeah, I really like that. So yeah, maybe some Rick and Morty stuff. Can I have a hug? I'm feeling really anxious right now. Says Phyllis. Why do you feel anxious? You at home or don't yeah. Well, hopefully you feel a bit better. Oh, thank you, 99p dollars cents. Sorry, no. Thank you very much. That's very much appreciated, and it's a big smiley face. It's because they had a director issue and needed to bring in George Lucas. 3 people were trying to create an ending. Rick and Morty's kind of a parody, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with the Star Wars, I think, and also the fact that every single one of those films was sort of made up as they went along. It wasn't like, whereas the original Star Wars, they had it all planned out, written out, roughly what was going to happen, and then with these, it was just, oh, we could do this in this one, and it was just, then, it reminded me a bit like those, I don't know if you've ever played that game where you write a sentence or a paragraph, and then you fold it over and leave like a sentence left for the other person to then carry it on, and then they write their paragraph and then they fold it and you carry on, and then you unfold the paper and you've got a whole complete random story, which is sometimes quite amusing. That for me was the sequels. It was just like this randomly stitched stuff together where they try to sort of make sense of it all. Who's hyped for the next FNAF? Says Greg. When's that out? I don't even know when that's out. I feel suicidal. Well, if you one thing I would say, Felicia, is make sure you talk to people. Don't sit on your own. That's the worst thing you can do, is sit there. At least talk to someone you know nearby and have a chat, because the sooner you do that, the better you're going to start feeling. Don't just sit there, because it can be, I think it can be very, very depressing sitting on your own, especially when you've got all this other stuff going on around that everyone seems to be having such a fun time, and it can make you feel really, really down. So get out and just talk to someone. Fuzzbear Cinema, I'm getting closer to 4k subs. You're doing really well, Fuzzbear. Doing really well. Let's just keep going. Just keep doing it. And make sure you love what you're doing as well. I love your clay figures back there. They're not actually clay. They're what they're called. Is it PLA? It's 3D printed stuff. So if you look closely, you can see. Won't focus, will it? Is it gonna focus? No. Focus. Oh, there you go. You can sort of see the lines in it where it's 3D printed. And we used to sculpt them every week. But I kind of gave up. You got an excuse for it. I kind of gave up. But yeah, thank you. I do quite like having them all there. I know now $5. Thank you so much. FNAF versus Chucky. Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea. FNAF versus Chucky Cheese. So for some of you guys, I'm not sure how many people are aware what Chucky Cheese is. Basically, Chucky Cheese is a I think I'm right with this. Chucky Cheese is a restaurant chain in the US, which basically has animatronics. I remember going as a kid actually in 1988. This is how long ago it was, and they had them, and they're like a band, and they were playing, and that is what FNAF is based on. Apparently, Scott Cawthon saw them and thought they were really creepy, and he based his characters on that. Basically, do you like football? If you do you like Bulldogs or Gators? Oh, you're talking about American football, right? Cody, I used to like it when I was a kid, but I don't follow. I don't even follow soccer or British football. I'm just not very sporty. Not really into my sports. We've got to get to 1 million soon, says Blackhood, and thank you again for your $2. Really do appreciate all this money coming in. You guys, you are just awesome. Grandpa Louie Pickles or Kermit? Oh, do you know what? Grandpa Louie, is that from the Muppets? Yeah, I reckon Grandpa Louie actually. I like Kermit, but he's a bit annoying. Got to go fast, Mr. Pugsley. Got to go fast. Are you referring to you going, or are you referring to someone else moving fast? Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, we've suddenly jumped. Sorry, reading too slowly. Suddenly there's a load more comments. Can you tell Springtrap from me that I'm coming for him? I have an army of robots. Well, he may have an army of animatronics, so this would be a good battle to see Zombie Hunter 2. FNAF versus Fortnite. That could be cool. Undertale or Deltarune. Yeah, okay. It's a wee doll that was in the popular 80s horror franchise, but he's made of cheese. Who is? Who's made of cheese? Chucky Cheese? No, Chucky Cheese is the restaurant, right? Oh, I see. You're just being silly. Yeah, no, I get it now. Yeah, so you're playing words with the whole Chucky the doll. Okay, I get it. Dang it, that name. Let's put the blooming 80s song Brother Louie in me. I don't remember that song. Do you like any horror movies, Peter? Well, Black Hood, yes, I like horror a lot. Horror movies for me is just kind of like what I grew up on. I love the classics like American Werewolf in London. I like Aliens more. It's a kind of horror sci-fi, but I love Aliens. Predator. There used to be these old ones called House, and they were really cool. They were a bit like Evil Dead, but they were really cool 80s horror. I'm also almost at 50 subs, says Spring Bunny. Well done, Spring Bunny. Keep going. I think it's one of those things. It's really hard when you get started on YouTube, and you just see like the odd subscriber every few days, and you just see these people with sort of, you know, thousands of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers, and it's a bit like I'd never get there, but you will. You just have to keep doing what you're doing, and you have to love what you're doing as well. There's no point just doing something just because someone else is doing it and has got millions of subscribers, because they got there because they love doing it, but you might not necessarily love doing it. So don't do it just for the wrong reasons. Do it because you love doing it. I knew you wouldn't get there straight away, says Derek. Yeah, no, that takes me a while. Oh, Scream's good horror franchise, yep. Baldy versus Fortnite, the end. That's an interesting one. I like these mashups. Good mashups between different franchises. I feel badly about playing FNAF at night. I'm still having nightmares. Well, here's an idea, Mr. Pugsley. Don't play it at night. Maybe just play it during the day. They were fun movies. I'm not sure which ones you're talking about now. What movies are we talking about? Oh, it's Chucky Cheese, isn't it? Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Thanks, Wabux Gamer. Cupcake or Chica? Chica, she's got more character. They go hand in hand though, don't they? It's like, yeah. I mean, it's like black or white. You got to have both. You can't. Cupcake or Chica, yeah, they're both. You know, they're a gang. They're a group. A Nightmare on Elm Street was actually in the 70s. Was it? That's interesting. I thought it was like, no, yeah, maybe it was. I thought it was like 1981 or something. But, okay. People in the chat, Under the Big Purple Horned Wizard, that's my name. FNAF. Oh, and also check out Scottish Geeks Plays, because he's got an awesome channel and he plays lots of indie games. He was one of the first people, I believe, to play Bendy and the Ink Machine, way before those so-called big YouTubers. He was there playing it. And yeah, he's got a good connection with some of the indie gamers, so make sure you check out his channel. Innard or Funtime Freddy? Innard. He's more original. There's many different fan-made animatronics that I've drawn and are stuffed into a fat folder. Well, CreepyBoy1000, send them to gallery@bubblegummonsters.com and we'll post them up on the community tab because they sound cool. Okay, let's do another whatchamacallit we got. So we're going to do 4 in total. We've done 2, so let's do another one of these family fortunes. Because we've only got 15 minutes left, guys. Can't believe it. Okay, that's a good one. Okay. PewDiePie T-Series. Well, that's easy, isn't it? It's got to be PewDiePie. I don't think I've ever seen any of T-Series, just know of them because of the whole PewDiePie versus T-Series thing. FNAF versus The Purge. Or maybe, yeah. Or FNAF versus They want one with a big group of them, so they can have a big battle. First time I played FNAF, I almost fell off my chair. What happened when you first played FNAF, Peter? Well, I knew what was going to happen, but I think you can't prepare yourself for the jump scares, really, can you? And I think also that it's just that whole build-up of knowing it is coming. So, yeah, I didn't fall off my chair, though. And I think I cheated a bit and had the sound down. Not completely, but I didn't put it up really loud. I'm only 1-something years old. Creepy Boy 1000. 11. Oh, okay. I'm only 11. Well, that's okay. I'm 13 years old, says Fazbear Cinema. Yeah, that's cool. Everyone's welcome. It doesn't matter. There's no sort of age limit. I'm 12. Country songs on rap songs. Isn't FNAF vs. basically the joy of creation? Is it? Well, I know what you're saying, in that they're coming through from the outside sort of thing. But I think whoever suggested that, I think they're saying like having the people in the masks versus the FNAF characters. I think that's what they're saying. Copper coming tomorrow says, yeah, it is Fortnite Little Dark. Thanks for reminding us. We shall see what happens. It actually comes in effect in about 5 hours. Woohoo! You saw what I did, Chica Chica. You saw what I did, Chica Chica. No, actually 11. Sonic or Mario? Ooh, I like the style of Mario better than I like. Of Sonic. I like the look of Sonic. But even when Sonic first came out, I always preferred Mario because I just found Sonic a bit too chaotic, and Mario just felt like it had a lot more design to it than Sonic. I'm 40, says Scottish Geeks Plays. Yep, not as old as me, mate. Have you? I haven't played FNAF on VR. I don't think I'd have the guts to do that. That would freak me out, I think. I'm 10 years old now, says little I can't pronounce that. Legend Fortnite Light Dark. You should do Sonic videos. There you go. There's another one, another franchise for you, Blackhood. Sonic, X versus Mario. Adam or Eve. Don't they go hand in hand as well? I love playing FNAF AR. I finally caught Toy Chica today. Oh, well done. I've only played that a few times, and that was mainly for the video that I did. Anyway, let's do another question. Okay, you ready? So, right, you got to get ready on your phones. Don't waste time typing now. You got to get ready for this. Okay, so I'm going to do it now. Gonna ask the question. You got to be ready with your fingers. Fingers on the keyboard and phone. Ready? Okay. What is the biggest nuisance about camping? Okay, what is the biggest nuisance about camping? I'm 5 years old. Spring Bunny, really? I'll tell you what, if you're 5 years old, I'm impressed that you can type that well. Do you like Diablo? I haven't played it actually, Diablo, Sophie. But yeah, I've heard it's good, but yeah, I've never played it. Mr. Hugs or Toy Freddy? Mr. Hugs. It's a good name as well. Tense. Germs. Scary story. What's a nuisance? Oh, a nuisance is like, what's the most annoying thing like to do when you're camping? What is it? What's annoying when you're camping? Okay. So we have a winner actually. I think. Let me just double check this. Yep. We've got a winner, and I'll show you the answer first. Okay, so the top answer to that is, come on, focus. The rain. The rain is the top answer, and the first person to say that was Wubbux Gamer. I think I'm pronouncing your name Wubbux. I like that. Wubbux or Wubbux. Wubbux Gamer. Well done, Wubbux Gamer. You have won yourself a signed copy of this particular poster, digital signed copy, and because it's digital, it means I can email it to you. But to email it to you, I need to have your email address. So, or if you're under the age of 16, if you can get your parents' permission to either use your email or send their email, and I'll send it to them. but you have to send it to gallery at, let me type that in again, gallery at bubblegummonsters.com. Like that. Did that go through? I think it did. Yeah. Yeah, well done. Okay, so we have got 10 minutes left, guys. So what I will say is, if you've got any burning questions, get them in now so that we can get through them. Because I'm going to be getting ready to go out afterwards. Yeah, so let's see if there's any particular questions people want to ask before we go. Copper is a douchebag. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. I just think it's one of those things. They say that it's kind of for the protection of children, but it's only really stopping personalised ads to children. As a child, when I was watching TV, the last thing I wanted to do was watch a load of adverts that weren't directed at me, to be honest, because I had no interest in My Little Pony or Care Bears or the latest princesses or anything like that, because I wanted to see He-Man, which was big at the time, and Transformers and stuff like that. So if they could have had it bombarded with lots of that sort of stuff during the breaks, I'd have been a lot more happier. So I don't really understand this whole kind of protecting the children. I think it's more money orientated, and I don't think it's got anything to do with that. But hey, I'm just cynical, so we shall see. Yoshimi Ga 368440000.execute. I have a question. Have you seen Frozen 2? No. No, I haven't. I haven't seen Frozen 1. I haven't even seen the first. I've seen bits of it just on TV and stuff, but I've never... it's funny because I usually watch all of the Disney stuff, but I just never got around to watching it. It's weird, I don't like Christmassy films very much, and because it had snow in it, I don't know, I just wasn't interested in it. Is it good? I know a few people that are going to see it. Baldy versus FNAF, Sean and Hoot. Yeah, that'd be quite good. A little battle between them with his ruler, trying to slap away the big blade thing that Sean's got. Peter going on a party night? Not really. I'm not. No, I'm just going out for a few quick drinks just to see a few friends. But because I still feel a bit rough as well, I'm not going to be doing anything too much. Blackhood, another donation. Blackhood. We need more ideas, Peter. The more ideas we can come up with, the more we can expand our creations. Yes, that is true. So, like I say, there is definitely a new route that the channel is going to be going in a certain way with the characters and the kids, which will hopefully start to come to realisation in the next sort of couple of months. It just takes time. It takes time to make the characters. It takes time to come up with the ideas, and it takes time to even film them, because, as I mentioned earlier, I don't have the children all the time. I'm not like one of those people who've got like their family around them the whole time and I can just film willy-nilly. I've got to plan out days, so it can be up to a month before the next film is even shot. It's a real sort of pain, because I would like to be able to feel like just pick up the camera every day and do a film, but it unfortunately doesn't work like that. So I might be doing more just with me, just to get some more films out. When did you start your YouTube and what was your inspiration, says Sophie? So that's a good question, Sophie. So yeah, I started in 2011 when a friend and I, Stuart, who a lot of you guys know, we started doing some videos, and he wanted to do one with a Transformer kind of character. So I did a robot, and that was the very first video. If you go back to our oldest videos, it's still on there. It's very first video that is on the channel. And this is big giant robot. It's only about a minute long, and so the inspiration was kind of just making anything that popped into our head that we thought was funny, usually with visual effects in it. But as the channel's progressed and I have my son now, it was kind of realised that they were much more of an interest to people. So that's where then, and we'd already been doing the FNAF stuff, so it kind of combined and that's where we. I think that's kind of where we're at the moment. But I want to expand out of beyond FNAF, because FNAF is just a small. I like horror, like we've been sort of discussing, and I like the old classic. You guys are way too young for this sort of stuff, but there was like a lot of kids programs. Well, I'll tell you a good example, which most people know, is like Goosebumps. So I like that sort of style of like fun but scary horror with the kids, and so that's the kind of route we want to be going in. So FNAF is part of it, but it doesn't have to be all of it. So there's going to be a lot more of, like, we're talking with new characters. And I like using other people's franchises, but personally I always like using my imagination and coming up with an original idea. I really don't like just sticking with other people's ideas. So for me, it will be a lot more of my own characters and my own stories, and kind of using FNAF as a springboard into that. So if that's what you guys want to see, it'd be nice to know what you guys are interested in as well. But there'll be a definite more sort of think Ghostbusters meets Pokemon for the future. Kind of, that's kind of one of the sort of things where I'm going with it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think that if there's any other franchises I can blend in with that. That kind of sums it up. But yeah, that's kind of the idea at the moment. But I'm not going to say any more than that because it's still very early days. What was I doing? I was reading something. Goosebump books. I do like the Goosebump books. It's a really good one about a camera. Oh, Say Cheese and Die. Wasn't it? Yeah. Where it sort of, I can't remember exactly the storyline, but that's what it's called. Can I have a shout out, please? Says Mr. Pugsley. Yes, you can. There you go. Creepypasta. Yeah, that sort of stuff, Sophie. Yeah, creepypasta kind of stuff. So it's just a little bit scary, but I don't want it. I don't like slasher movies so much. I mean, I like Scream, which you mentioned earlier, actually, franchise, but I don't like the whole kind of just gore for gore's sake. I like to have. I prefer the sort of scariness and the creepiness. Fazbear Cinema. When shall we chat again, Peter? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure with the next live. I do like doing the live streams. Maybe we should start doing more. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do more live streams? On no one. There you go. There's a shout out for you. Spring Bunny. Okay, bye. I guess Spring Bunny is going. You going, Spring Bunny? Good to have you here. If you are, what is the difference between FNAF VR and FNAF AR? So VR is virtual reality and AR is augmented reality. And VR, the FNAF. I guess this is like a serious question, right? So for VR, you put the headset on and you're kind of in the room looking around. Whereas with AR, you're using a screen and it's placing characters within your world. Whereas you're in someone else in a virtual world in a VR set, and on an AR set, they're in your world kind of thing. Oh yeah, so Spring Bunny had to go. Mr. Roblox Man, can I get a shout out? Yes, there you go, Mr. Roblox Man. Thank you for joining. When will you play Mr. Hop's Playhouse? Oh, I didn't even know about that. Mr. Hop's Playhouse. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a look into that. We need to bring more franchise into the channel, Peter, says Blackhood. Blackhood's very, very determined to get that across. Yes, augmented reality is like Pokemon Go. Yeah. More live streams, says Mr. Pugsley. Okay. So close to 800,000. I know, Blackhood, we're getting there, right? More live streams, Peter, says Fazbear. Oh, she likes them. One step closer to 1 million. Baby Yoda versus FNAF. Yeah, that'd be cool. I was thinking of making a Baby Yoda, actually modelling one. Oop, I forgot to say, I'm a voice in a creepy. Are you? Called Theatre Unrest. Awesome. Oh, I'll have to check that out. So Derek, Scottish Geeks Plays, does a voice in one of the games. That's awesome. When will you do gaming, Peter, says Blackhead. I was going to start that, and then the whole copper thing happened, and it was a bit like, is it worth starting that now? Happy New Year, unknown. Hope you have a lovely night, and hopefully we'll see you soon. And thank you for becoming a member as well. You've joined, so I really do appreciate that. Can I have a shout out, Mr. Vlox? Says, Mr. Vlox, yes you can, and there's your shout out. Okay, it is now 7:30, so let's do one more. This is the final one of our, whatchamacallit? Oh, this is quite a good one. Right. Okay. So you guys, you ready? I'm going to give you a little. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds to get your fingers prepped for typing, and just check I haven't missed any questions. No, I don't think so. I think I've covered everyone's questions pretty much. Yeah. Little Legion Fortnite light dark. Hey, how you doing? There you go. There's your shout out. Okay, cookies. I'm not sure where Blackhood's coming from with that, but anyway, maybe he's just feeling like some cookies. Right, are you ready? I'm gonna go for it. I'm doing it now. Name something kids like to build. Okay. Name something kids like to build. I have 1 more minute. It says, oh, no. Yep, we're going soon anyway, so. Can I use Gmail? You can use Gmail. Just Gmail gallery at Bubble. Use your Gmail and type in gallery at bubblegummonsters.com. Sophie, I love you. Sophie, thank you. Fazbear Cinema Lego. Oh, hang on. I don't know why Selimat is so angry. But anyway, Fazbear Cinema says Lego. It is on there. It's not the top answer though. Houses. Wow, you've got some smart kids around you if they like building houses. Lego houses, a house, a Lego. Oh. Why does it keep jumping out? I want to keep... Oh, I think we got the right answer. I think we have the right answer. Let me just double check no one else has said it. Yes, we have the right answer. Okay. So, the top answer is... It's quite good actually that's blurred because you get like a little bit of suspense before it comes into focus. Dun dun dun, focus. Sandcastle. And the person that first said that, according to my chat here, was Alternative Shruti. Well done, mate. Well done. You have won yourself one of these, a signed copy of A Happy New Year 2020, which is obviously going to be very rare because 2020 has only come around once. So there you go. Well done. And that's that. That's all four done. So guys, if you can email me the at gallery, I'll type it down. Hang on. Gallery at Bubblegummonsters.com and send in your email so that I can send you your digital copy. Oh wait, that's me. Yes, it is. Yeah, well done. Cardboard, says Mr. They don't make cardboard though, do they? They like playing with cardboard, I suppose. Well done, says Greg. Well done. So, yeah, that's it, guys. You're going to get my YouTube channel confused with Mr. Roblox. It is quite confusing, though, because you're Mr. Roblox man, so there's not much in it. I need to link my channel so they don't confuse me with Mr. Roblox man. Yeah. We need to raid streams. I've got to get into this whole raiding streams and try that out. Maybe we should try that out next year then. Next year. It's only another few hours away, guys. Not long. So, on that now, I think I've covered everything. I've covered... Oh yeah, remember to check out, if you've got time, to check out the... if I can find it. Hang on. Where's it gone? Check out the shop as well, where we've got lots of different things now with new characters on the t-shirts, so you can wear one of them with pride. And we've covered what we're kind of doing next year. Oh, Blackhood's got another donation of $2. Thank you, Blackhood. Hey Pete, you should raid live streams. Yeah, I've read that out already. But you're right, I'll have to look into doing that. Jenny Robot Nickel versus Jenny Robot Nickelodeon versus FNAF. Well, that's a mouthful. I'm back. Found my dad's razor and hid it in my room. Okay, that's not a good idea. That doesn't sound like a sensible thing to be doing. Like I said, I think you should get out and about, Felicia. Really nice things with your subscribers talking over the chat. I sneezed. And £2 came out of your nose. Thank you. Alternative Shruti, that's very much appreciated. You should sneeze more often around me. I don't mind being ill if I'm getting £2 every time it comes out your nose. It's brilliant. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do really appreciate that. You're the best, says Etsans and Unknown EU. Thank you very much. And thank you guys, thank you everyone for the support you've given me over this year and all the other years as well. It really, really does mean a lot. And that's why I like these live streams, because I get to communicate with you guys and actually see, you know, the comments come up in the videos and that's fine. And I do try to reply to as many of them as I can, but to be able to interact directly is where it's at. I see on the shelf in the back top corner. Are those buildable? Yes, they are. What them ones? Yeah, they're Lego ones, but they've all fallen apart because they fell off the shelf, and then I lost all the bits. So they're kind of the remnants, and I've kind of managed to stick together. By the way, I have that stuff. We don't have a live stream, Peter. Yeah, I think maybe we should do the live streams because people do like the live streams. So we'll try and keep them going. Sophie, see you soon. Thank you again for joining. And thank you everyone else. Now I've just got this one little thing left to do, which where was it going? I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one. Let me just double check. Yeah. Okay, so I did like a very short montage of just some of the videos that we've been making over this last year, just for you guys to have a little look at. To sum up the year. So, with that being said, I will say now that I've had a wonderful year and it's been great having you guys on board as well throughout this year. Please stick around. Hopefully we will be around for 2020. Hopefully Copper won't get the better of us and we will still be able to continue to make the videos. If you can support the channel by joining and donating $5 a month, that will be massive, because like I say, there may be a massive drop in the amount of money we can earn from YouTube, meaning that we won't be able to make the videos as regularly as I am now, which I know isn't that regular, but it's because they take a long time to make. So if you can join, brilliant. If you can support the channel via the shop, just buy a sticker or anything like that, that again will really help the channel and really help me to continue to make these videos. So guys, have an amazing new year. Whatever you're doing tonight, have fun, and we will see you again very, very soon. We'll try and keep these live streams going. But until then, bye for now.